Okay, first question. Before paying any booking fee,
Okay.
what must buyers check legally?
That's a very good question.
Mhm.
Okay, for buyers, those buyers out there, especially first timers, you can't really fully rely on just real estate negotiator to do their job. So you need to know a few things also, and you can take notes as well so that you can help them as well.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to make sure that you do a land search on that property. So much so because in order for you to know how safe the property you're buying, you need to know the background of it. You need to know who owns it. You need to know if there's any kind of charge or any kind of dispute on the land. You will know if you do a land search.
Yes, land search is very important.
Yes.
That's where they will know if the land is on caveat, right?
Correct.
Or other things like how many sellers in
Yes,
there.
correct. So
and
like for example, for me, I've received previously another real estate agent who came by to just ask me to do a land search. The reason for the land search is because the buyer wanted to make sure there was supposedly a caveat on the property, but they were not sure about the caveat. So they wanted me to do a land search. So I did. When I did the land search and I found out about the caveat, it was actually a caveat entered by the government. So it's a registrar's caveat. So what happens there is that the property is actually caveated by the government because the owner did not pay their LHDN taxes. So there is a bit of, it's not an impediment straight away, but there is difficulty in that transaction that the buyer should know. So that's one of the things. Another thing, the most common reason why you do a land search is that you need to know who's the owner of the property. Kalau you tak tahu siapa owner, maybe katakanlah Siti tengah jual, bukan Siti Nurhaliza tapi Siti tengah jual property. Okay, dia kata kat you, oh, I have a property, and dia tak go through agent lah, for example, I have a property that I want to sell, tapi di Siti cakap lah, and then this approach this buyer, so okay lah, purchaser ni datang, and then dia tak buat land search. Sebenarnya Siti tak own that property, it's actually owned by the mother or the other siblings, you know.
Yeah.
So you risk if you don't do a land search, you risk the prospects of buying that property because tu bukan owner dia. Siti tu bukan owner property tu. So you need to do a land search.
Even the deposit will fall into wrong hands.
Correct. So you need to make sure that you are dealing with the seller. If you're dealing with the agent will find out for you. Tapi it is also best for you to do a land search. Land search tak mahal sebenarnya. Kalau you suruh buat, suruh lawyer buat, it could come up to RM100 lah. So additional sikit for professional fee. I mean, dia punya fee lah. Tapi runner semua kan. Tapi if you do a land search on your own, you open an account, and that's why you get a lawyer, because sekarang ni land searches are all online. So if you want to do it on your own, boleh, you can set up account, you can buat ni, buat tu.
If it's just for one property, not worth it.
Not worth it. So you just hire a lawyer or get a lawyer to do a land search for you. It's about RM100 sahaja. Well, I charge RM100. I don't know about other lawyers. Maybe even lesser. I'm not sure. Lesser or higher. We don't know. Because this one is just a miscellaneous item. So what you do is you do a land search, and then you can see lah nama orang, siapa yang owner property tu, siapa, if there is a charge on the bank, you know, if there's any of those things. So to answer your question, the most important thing that you need to get done when you are purchasing a property is to do a land search. Buat carian tanah lah, carian tanah, whether is tanah atau strata, buat carian.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
My client in Johor never knew that ada caveat on the land. So we did a land search and it came out. Rupanya majlis put a caveat on the land sebab I think it's not been clean, you know, pokok-pokok bertahun-tahun nobody took care of it, and majlis just put a caveat on it.
Yeah, so they can put a caveat. It's called registrar's caveat. So caveat ni, kalau you go back to the basics, ada 4 jenis caveat. So one is the normal sale and purchase agreement, caveat yang biasa private caveat tu, itu dalam sale and purchase agreement. Then the rest are all, one of it is registrar's caveat lah, which is something yang the authoritative bodies boleh lodge through the registrar, just because pendaftar lah, caveat pendaftar dia orang panggil bahasa Melayu caveat pendaftar, sebab adalah benda yang tak dibuat oleh owner tu. So the government has to step in and they need to put in caveat sampai owner tu dah buat sesuatu yang diorang kena bayar tax ke apa ke kan. So itu cara-cara dia lah. So kalau you tak buat land search, you tak, sebagai pembeli, you akan rugilah sebab you tak tahu apa benda yang berlaku dekat atas hartanah yang you nak beli.